Hi guys, Rikio here. Hope you guys are doing good. Can I hide this? I can hide it. Huh. I can just hide chat. You know what? Yeah. I don't need this. I don't need. At least I don't need this for now. Here, let's move you here. Yeah. Hi guys, Rikio here. How are you guys tonight? Hi Lex. Hope you're doing good. Okay, so tonight I thought I'd play one of my favorite MMOs that I played when I was younger. This game is very 2000s. The devs for this game were very much inspired by old school MMOs and online games. See, let me leave you guys here. Like these guys were very much inspired by like early World of Warcraft, and that includes all the bad things about it. But yeah, this game's called Adventure Quest Worlds, a game that's actually based off a bunch of other games. Hope you like the emote. Hope you like the emotes, Lex. I hope you like my new one. If you guys haven't been able to tell, I did make a new emote. It's from my art stream last night. The Angie me. Well, a little more frustrated me, but you guys get the point. I can't find a good hair for this. Oh my goodness. Can I get any good hair here? They're all red. It's all some shade of pink. I want something with some shade. No, not that. Not that. Yeah, I should probably get a bonk one. But that's probably gonna have to be animated. I don't know if I can handle animated. First off, I don't even know how to animate. And like, yes, I guess I could. Ah, that's not even pink. Well, first off, I need to copy this just in case. Okay. So, yeah. So currently right now, I'm just trying to adjust my character's hair. Cause I fixed my name. Let's see. Yes, I did see your edit, Lex. Oh, golly, I saw it. Ah, jeez. Oh, golly. Oh. Come on, more. What if I... No. Okay, I'll accept this for now. Okay. But yeah, this MMO is a really simple, really basic, also, truth be told, not exactly the most popular / most well-populated MMO these days. It's just a game. Essentially, it's just a game where you dress up in various outfits and you fight monsters and you grind for stuff. It is mainly exists for the sake of grinding for fashion these days. Like this game does have a story, and it had a relatively it's pretty basic. It started off as a really basic story, then they tried to make it more than basic. And these days they understand their position in the world now and how people view the game, so they're trying to play their strengths. And one thing they've been trying to do now is work on the story quality. The last time I played this game was what? Like a year ago? And last I checked, the story then was pretty good. It's just, I've had this account / I've on and off checked this game since, oh my goodness. Has it been 15 years? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Have I been playing this game for 15? Have I had this account for 15 years now? Let me check. I know how old my account is based on achievements. Let's see. Let me check achievements. How old is my account? that's a story event. That's from being a boss. That's from a concert. 14 years. Okay, no. I've had this account for 14 years, not 15 years. Oh, ooh, cool swords. Ooh. 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 Purple. Purple. Oh, it's colored. Oh, this is color custom. Cool. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, I like this a lot. Ooh, I need that. Yes, please. Also, how was it possible you heard what I was watching on that call? Lex, I think you may or may not need like better like sound insulation, or may not need to start using Discord like from your like computer or something, or start isolating your sounds. Maybe. Wait, where'd I get this? Oh, it's from the thing. Okay. Oh, I do need you. Let's see. So, bank you. I will bank that. And what else? Ooh, I can do that. Okay, might as well bank these. Anything else? Anything else? I don't need... I guess so. Okay. Yes, I did hear that, Lex. I did hear it. Okay, so... to give some backstory in this game, I guess, this game used to be really popular in the late 2000s / early 2010s when it first came out, because back then, it really marketed itself towards people who like video games but couldn't afford a decent PC or a console, like myself when I was younger. So I played a lot of this game when I was younger. This was my World of Warcraft back in the day. Back when I couldn't afford a World of Warcraft subscription, this was the game I played. Also, I need to change my pet. I can't have her here. Okay. So, the game's story is relatively simple. So this game is like an amalgamation of a bunch of other games from this company, ranging from like a basic adventure game to a prequel to said adventure game with more story, to like a weird mecha sci-fi game. A lot of these games have kind of failed and barely exist anymore. A couple of them still exist for sake of maintenance and whatnot. But this game's lore is that something. Okay, well, how would I describe? Okay, in the beginning, there were all these games, these various little miniature universes. And there was a special, super strong time dragon, the Eternal Dragon of Time, who oversaw all of it. One day, in one of those timelines, universes or whatnot, a bunch of people died against a bad guy. And one of the survivors was like this Dragon Slayer. And somehow this Dragon Slayer made his way to the Eternal Dragon of Time. And he killed him. And his deaths resulted in the combination of all these timelines and universes to create this game's timeline. And the dragon, being super magic and special as he is, was able to reincarnate into the player character. So you as a player character, were like used to be like the god of all timelines, and now you kind of just like adventure around now. They want this game's story to be. They want the character. They want the players to have fun. They like giving this game a relatively lighthearted tone. But as far as lore goes, that's pretty much it. And so like that's just a premise of this game. The actual game's actual story is like it starts as at the final battle between good and evil. The king of the good faction of the human kingdom versus the leader of the evil faction, like this evil undead knight who used to be friends with the king. It starts at their big battle, but then suddenly a scary purple guy shows up and he has scary purple powers, purple tentacle powers, and he gives the king evil cancer and he kills the evil king. And he has like 13 evil lords that you have to fight in various 13 areas. And eventually you fight all of them. You fight the lords, you fight their giant monsters that they summon, and eventually you fight the big scary purple guy. Eventually you fight him, blah blah blah. You find out you were secretly one of his evil lords. But you take care of that. You die and come back because magical MacGuffin, and you eventually take care of him. You don't kill him, but you beat him up so much that he doesn't want to try and conquer the world anymore. And then after that, you stop like this queen of monsters, which gave the purple guy his powers. And yeah, oh, it's okay, Naru, don't worry. This game's story is nonsensical, and it starts off nonsensical. They tried to rein it in by rehashing everything in a more okay fashion, but they fail. They were almost at the brink of bankruptcy, and now these days they're doing okay, I guess. But so yeah, hi Naru, hope you're doing good. I'm just playing one of my favorite childhood MMOs, Adventure Quest Worlds. If you guys want, this game is free. I have a free account. You guys can play with me. You guys can play this game. It's an okay game. I don't want to exactly call it great or amazing. I don't want to call it bad either. It's on PC. You can just, it doesn't take much to run. I was able to play this with my potato laptop from 10 years ago. This game is not high spec. But it's also worth noting, this game is not very well optimized. If there's more than 4 players on screen, you will practically have to turn off animations. Ew, gross. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Lex. Thank you. I was just about to do it. Oh well. Thank you. But yeah, this game is not well optimized. If there's more than 4 players on screen, you have to turn off combat animations because the game is that poorly optimized. It's worth noting that they're gonna make like a brand new remastered version of this game eventually. I don't know when. All I know is that the dev studio has a Kickstarter for it, and it may or may not be a scheme to embezzle money, maybe. But it's coming eventually, and it'll have better graphics, betterly optimized. Betterly is not a word. More well optimized. But from what I heard, you're not going to be able to carry over items. And unfortunately, since this game is such a grind fest, I don't know if that many people will be willing to try it and give up on all the stuff they grinded for. I don't blame you, Lex. This game is this game has very bare bones animation, very bare bones music, very bare bones voice acting if there's any. This game is carried by whales, monetization, grinding, and that early internet 2000s internet feel. If none of that stuff speaks to you, don't touch this game. Really don't. This game's surprising though. This game has gotten some like attention from some people, like some certain old GOS musicians, a dead Cartoon Network actor who died recently. They might be giants. This game was also big around the same time as Club Penguin. This game was popular back when Club Penguin was popular. And somehow this game survived, while Club Penguin perished. It's a neat game. Oh yeah, back on the story. So, Queen of Monsters. So, people like the whole arc of fighting the purple guy and his evil purple lords. So they just rehashed it and did it all over again. Like, okay, now fight the Queen of Monsters who gave the purple guy his powers, and now fight her evil generals as they summon evil elemental monsters, which is just a rehash of literally the same arc that they just did. Except, two parts in, they quit because they realized no one liked it. It was unoriginal. It was a rehash. Company was on the brink of bankruptcy. They dropped all of that. In the story, they were gonna have a big final battle against the scary Queen of Monsters, and you storm into her palace like, we're gonna fight you, Queen of Monsters, and you know we have a new general, but we're gonna fight him too. You go into her throne room. You see the general there, like, what do you mean? and he's just holding her decapitated head. As it turns out, he killed her. In universe, the devs more or less admitted that they failed around that time. Like, okay, yeah, we failed. New story, new arc. And so you fight this evil, like, shadow fire dragon guy, shadow fire guy, who can assimilate people to also become shadow fire, darkness, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And he's pretty evil. But then you find out that he's, the reason why he's so scary and evil is, oh, I'm Shiny Collector Page. Hiya. Is Chronos Shadowhunter a W class or an L? I'm sorry, Shiny Collector. I don't know. I haven't touched this game in a while, so as far as Chronos Shadowhunter is concerned, I don't know much about it. The only Chrono class I have is Shadow Weaver a time, and I only got that to try and fight because I needed a dodge class. I'm not that well versed in other Chrono classes. I'm sorry, but hope you're doing good. Let's see. What else is worth noting? So yeah, Shadow Fire guy. He's pretty evil. He's really depressed. He wants to make other people Shadow Fire and depressed. You fight him, whatnot, and eventually you find out that he is like he's like a weird. I'm working on Void High Lord since I stopped after reaching level 93, so probably like a few years now. Ooh. So Void High Lord's funny. I got Void High Lord around like a year and a half ago, back when I got COVID. I got COVID like a year and a half ago, and so I had 10 days of nothing to do. So I thought, I guess I'll get back into Adventure Quest Worlds. I get back into Adventure Quest Worlds. What's Void High Lord? Some people say it's a really good class. I'll look into it. Wait, it requires how much farming? So I spend most of my COVID time just grinding for that class. I had nothing else to do, so might as well. Luckily, it's not that much. So luckily, Shiny Collector, it's not that much of a grind. Honestly, the biggest grind of that is really just farming Chaos Altion. Just farm Chaos Altion a bunch and you'll be fine. And hey, you'll farm so much that you'll probably get to good, max out the good rank, good rep, and get some good stuff also. This game is a giant grind fest. You have to be in love with grind. You have to be in love with grinding to play this game. Is Dragon of Time a long grind? Kinda. It's not as long as Void High Lord, but it does require fighting tougher bosses. I recommend grinding Void High Lord first, then Dragon of Time, because some of the things you have to grind in Dragon of Time are really tough. I got Dragon of Time by admittedly not being the most nicest player and banking off higher level players to carry me. So I did get Dragon of Time. Shush, Naru, shush. But Dragon of Time's an okay class. It's not the best class, but it's neat. It has good flavor. Being able to do AoE attacks and switching to single targets, really cool. Also, yeah, hi Naru, hope you're doing good. So yeah, so as far as anything else involved story, so you find out that the Shadow Fire guy is like the weird lingering regrets of you as a player character, since you the player character used to be like this super strong time dragon that managed all the timelines and had super strong time powers. Your depression and negative emotions became an evil Shadow Fire dragon split personality of you, and so he wanted to assimilate everyone and make everyone depressed so no one would fight and die anymore. It was actually a pretty neat story. And eventually you fight him. You take care of him. You eventually meet like the gods. You meet like weird elder gods, primordial gods. Oh, nuggies! Nom 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 nom. You meet these primordial gods, which may or may not be. Let's see. The class I'm currently using right now is Necrotic Chronomancer. Oh, you're using the farming class. Okay, so Shiny Collector, you've pretty much got like the best farming class in the game. As far as farming goes, you are good. I really do just recommend farming Void High Lord first and then Dragon of Time. Just do note, Dragon of Time is not as good as Void High Lord. You will pretty much be grinding for Dragon of Time just for completion's sake. It is not the best class, but it's just fun. It's a fun class, I'll say that. I like using its fashion. And then eventually you meet like these primordial gods, which may or may not be leftover gods from the older games, smushed into weird fusions. Like, there's one elder god you meet that's like the amalgamation of all the evil antagonists from all the older games, and like this other primordial god, and so they help you fight the evil, depressed version of you, but then they have to tell you, like, you're gonna be put on trial now, and you have to let's see, let me check the story. Where's the story? Wait, story. Let's see, adventures? Story. No, not this story. Where is it? There's the arcs here. Wait. Adventures. Is it... No, not Dragon Fable Origins. Is it Age of Sea Ruin? Oh, yeah. It's back here. Yeah. This storyline. Okay. Let's see, where is it? Back to this again. I have to look up again. Wait, it was Age of Sea. Was it really Age of Sea first? Okay, it was Age of Sea. Okay. Yeah. I remember now. Let's see. The class of... Okay, so someone told me to get Stone Crusher, but I felt like they nerfed that class. Stone Crusher is a decent support class. It has pretty much been power crept by a lot of other classes from what I remember. If it's like your only support class, might as well keep using it. It's not that bad. It still has a use. It still has benefits. Some meta chasers will kind of rag on you for using it, but it's technically better than nothing. You may or may not be well accepted in certain rooms for it, but if it's your only class, might as well. If you want, you can try to grind for Lord of Order, that other support class, if you don't have it. That grind is once a day, but after you do it, you will get one of the best support classes in the game, and it's worth using. People appreciate Lord of Orders. Yeah, I have such a problem with pronouncing D's. Lord of Order. It's a pretty good class. If you don't have that, maybe try and go for that. Maybe aim for that. It's a once per day grind. It starts off not too tough. It gets a little tough progressively, but it's not that bad. Oh yeah, back to the story. Something. You have to undergo trials for like the elder gods because they helped you, and one of them essentially involves fighting Cthulhu. The only class I grinded for was Arc Paladin. Oh, you're fine. Arc Paladin's one of the best healers in the game. If people are gonna rag on you for using Arc Paladin, that's probably because they don't have any better support classes. You're fine, or should be fine. Okay, back to story. You fight Cthulhu. You find out that some of the good guys may or may not have tried to experiment with Cthulhu. They found Cthulhu and they started experimenting on him, and they may or may not have genocided a bunch of elves to do so. And it's kind of dark, actually. There was this point in the story where they really wanted to paint the good guys as not completely good. They wanted more shades of gray in the game, so they started making the good guys more morally dubious, so to speak. Like a bunch of crazy light zealots, a bunch of scary bad good guys, blah blah blah. Eventually, you actually enter a contract with Cthulhu to fight him, because eventually this game has various gods, and I mentioned the elder gods, but like the current gods in this game are the elemental gods. The gods of elements. They are the gods of the planet, like the god of light, the god of darkness, god of energy, the god of nature, the god of water, the god of ice, blah blah blah. Elemental. You get the gist of it. Elemental gods. But you find out that Cthulhu is not the main bad guy of the expansion. Oh, here comes Ricky's Cottontail hopping down the Nuggies trail. Hippy hoppy, Ricky's on his way. I should use that. Okay. No, for a second, should I use that as a raid message? Maybe. Okay, I'm saving that. Thank you, Lex. I'm gonna save that. Doot. I might use that. But yeah, there's a bunch of gods. Really, the only main gods you really need to care about are the elemental gods. The elder gods don't even really matter in the large grand scheme of things. They're only there for the sake of set dressing in terms of lore. It's the elemental gods you need to care about. So the elemental gods are very petty. They're like the Greek gods, except cranked up to 10. Cranked up to 11 in terms of pettiness. Like in lore, there were like a bunch of wars where the elemental lords fought over each other, and they like blessed mortals with elemental powers. But it wasn't. It was less that we want you to be our champion because we support you. It's more that we are not allowed to enter the planet because the moment we physically touch the planet can't handle our presence and will explode. So we are going to give mortals some of our power and have them fight proxy wars for us. And so there are a bunch of proxy wars, a bunch of elemental wars, blah, blah, blah. A lot of light and darkness stuff, I'll say that. Light and darkness did a lot of fighting. But you find out in this arc with Cthulhu that Cthulhu is not the main antagonist of this arc. The main antagonist of this arc is the goddess of water, who wanted to, who really wanted to cover up some dirty god secrets, and may or may not have brainwashed some of the good guys into experimenting in Cthulhu in the first place, so that she can find a way to physically enter the mortal plane. And so eventually, you enter a pact with Cthulhu so you can fight the goddess of water. And you fight one of the elemental gods themselves. And just before on his deathbed, she says some vague lines about how various special information. She was going to say some hush-hush dirty secrets, but the primordial gods forever silenced her afterwards. And so you took care of the water god. But I think the next arc, which I'm currently at, is the energy, I think, lightning god. Next arc, I'm going to like a lightning country, a place with lightning country where they worship the god of lightning. And also, I think like one of the champions of ice is there because he got really depressed because the god of ice is actually a kind of cool guy. Who would have thunk that the god of ice is a cool, chill guy? Well, he wasn't always cool and chill. He actually manipulated a lot of mortals back in the day. But now he was really cool, and he kind of lobotomized / sacrificed himself to help protect his human champion. And so now the human champion is very scarred, broken, and depressed that his best friend / god is kind of dead because of him. So I think he started aligning with the electric people in this next arc, so I might as well do it. Also, there's like holidays I haven't done. Let's see. So currently, so they like to sort events by months, and currently since it's April, their events are what? Earth Day event, Easter event, and April Fool's event. Let's see. What's this? Pickle costume. Huh. Fight, like bring meat ingredients from Garden Quest and you'll get a treat. Pickle costume. I don't know if I want a pickle costume. I don't know. Your favorite... The Rainbow Derpicorn? Where's the Rainbow Derpicorn again? I forgot. Let's see. What's this shop? Oh, this shop. What's this shop again? Coin outfit. Vouchers. Cape. No. Gold. sword made of gold. Gold. It's made of gold. They need a nugget. You know what? I think there's a chicken nugget costume because one of the like original fantasy monsters they invented for this world is the chicken cow, the ultimate breakfast provider, part chicken, part cow. And they like to play up the cow or chicken aspect from time to time. And I think one time when they focused on the chicken aspect, there was a chicken nugget themed. There were some chicken nugget themed items. Let's see. Also the trainers. What are the trainers? They also revamped the basic class trainers. So this room used to have really basic like trainers based on the starter classes of the game. Warrior, mage, cleric, and rogue. And now I think they just replaced it with a warrior guy. Let's see. So I think all this guy has is like a weird grind quest to unlock like warmonger gear. So you get big sword, big axe, big sword and axe at the same time, dual axes, dual swords, big clunky armor, gruff with eye patch, girl gruff with eye patch, gruff, girl gruff, scarred girl, kind of old guy with eye patch, scruff girl with eye patch, banner cape, more cape, and cape. I'm not too interested in this, so I'm probably gonna skip this. Let's see. What's a good way to describe this story? What's a good way to... Let's see, as far as what things... Oh yeah, there's gambling. I need to do gambling. This game has gambling. Wait. So this game has a gambling system where starting from Friday, you get a special like item, and if you log in 3 days in a week, you can do one roll of this special wheel of items, and you'll get like these, and you'll get a chance of either getting a really neat item that's usually pretty cool, makes for decent fashion, but there's like a 0.0001% chance of getting something super rare. So rare that you have to fill out a special like online form to get a special item. It could be a really rare item that's not available anymore, or a really hard to grind for item, or just something else in general. Personally, since I don't care super much about rare items, I usually want to get like a hard to grind for item because I can't be bothered to grind in this game. So wish me luck. A back rifle? Okay. I got a cape item, and it's a gun. I got a gun for a cape. I'll save that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, also this lady over here is called Gravelin. She's one of the story NPCs. She's very popular. There's a lot of fan art of her. I'm not into it. I know some people are. She has a neat story. She's like the daughter of the deceased leader of the evil faction. So she runs like his empire of skeletons and undead. Something. Okay, so imagine the story of the Lich King from World of Warcraft, except they made a ripoff out of that, and they had a kid. She is the child of that guy. That's essentially it. But I want to get to the story. Also, it's only been 30 minutes. I still have time to play. I do want to let you guys know that since tonight is a Sunday, and my spring break is ending. I'm gonna be going back to my routine tomorrow, so I can't be streaming for too long. I'm only gonna be streaming for like what, 2 hours tonight, maybe 2.5. I really just want to get back into this game. Also, I'm really surprised that my game is not crashing. I'm honestly really surprised. Because usually when I used to play this game, I think it was a problem with my PC, but it would crash almost every time I boot up this game. Unless it's the only thing I'm running, it would make everything else crash. I'm surprised it's going on. So, understand that there is a chance that this stream might crash because my computer might freeze. So, please understand, I might have to do that later. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to temple. Okay, so if I remember correctly, this is like the hub of the current story. So this used to be a light temple, a temple for paladins and people who like the light. They all died. They all got massacred, like during the war against elemental war against some dark worshipping people. But then eventually it got filled in by some crazy light radicals, and you had to work with like this evil demon lord to help clear it out. Don't worry, said evil demon lord isn't really evil anymore. He barely does anything, both in lore and also in terms of the company, because he doesn't really work for the company anymore. He kind of just like leases his name and art brand out to his game. But now it's a hub for like the current good guys to deal with the trials the main character has to go through. So if I remember correctly, let's see. That makes trouble very happy. To the beach. I did that already. Foreign affairs. The Queendom of Sky. Oh, that's I think the energy kingdom is called Sky. Has been sending ships to Greengard, aka the place you live in, shores frequently. This is causing the nobility some concern. During the reign of Duncan Drakast, that used to be the evil king, Greengard invaded them. Huh. Sky employing... Oh, okay. Also, let me change the BGM. I want to change something else. Let's see. What else do they have? Let's see. Ooh, this is new. What's this one? That's kind of loud. That's really loud. Jeez, kind of loud. There. Now, which class should I use to play? So I have the scary purple class. This is the class you get after you do you fight an endgame boss, and you get a bunch of scary purple powers. Ice class, if I want to use ice stuff. Thanos, if I want to have Thanos powers. This is just a reskin of an existing class. Edgy blue fire necromancer guy. This is more of a farming class than anything. Light mage if I want to shoot light. Lord of Order if I want to play support. This is a farming class. This is a dodge class if I want to use like shadow time powers to dodge stuff. I'm currently using this class if which is like super darkness powered class. This class is all about light guy. Light. You know what? I haven't used light in a while. Sure, let me try light. Wait, where's the light weapon? I forgot. Oh no, where's the light weapon? Oh, where is it? I don't remember where I have to... Oh, wait. Do I have to set to mana vamp? Is that what I said to? Wait, I have to check where... I think I had an item for that class. Let's see. Is it this one? No, not this one. It's blue. Blue, 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 blue. Blue. Is it this one? I just saw it. Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I remember. I have to equip this one. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. I have a lot of I have a lot of items that I've saved up over the years, so I kind of have a tough time navigating. It's still so loud for me. Jeez. Okay, there. Better. Okay, now to do the actual story. Okay, what's the story again? I forgot. Okay. So this is Tara. She is the royal princess. She used to be the royal princess of the good guy faction. There was a demon invasion back in like the Queen of Monsters arc, and people thought she died during the demon invasion. Turns out she got like whisked away to like the magic core of the planet, and she became like the champion of magic. She got blessed by the god of magic, and she kind of just lived inside the magic realm for a while. And you found her while trying to find your evil, depressed shadow self, and now she just helps the good guys. We finally got to talk with Victoria about what happened in Seabase Undyne. That was the place where Cthulhu was. I didn't want to get my hopes up, but I should have kept them lower. It took months for us to get a chance to meet my sister. Sure, being a queen must keep her busy. It's just explaining super weapons Spragamos and the Just Divinum stealing the Temple of Water should take major priority. Come on, Vic, we need answers. Oh, now I remember. So their dad, the king, got purple cancer from the purple guy, and the purple cancer made him crazy and evil, and we kind of had to put him down. And so afterwards, her sister, one of her sisters, became the queen afterwards, and she got really stressed from the job. So much so that she let Just Divinum, crazy evil good guys, do work for her. And yeah. What happened in Undyne again? I forgot. All the researchers in Seabase Undyne are waiting to hear back from us. They're all upset that their queen had them working in a place that was essentially stolen from the Ashray elves after they were killed. Even if Vic was tricked, she still took the temple and approved of the crazy weapons they made. What does she plan to do with Sparagamos? I forgot what Sparagamos is. I don't know. But I will say, yeah. Cancer, I don't like this game anymore. It's too real. Don't worry, it's not like actual cancer. It was like purple eyeball hentai tentacle monster cancer. It wasn't like anything realistic. How's Queen Victoria doing? Victoria's been intentionally avoiding us. It could have been easy to meet up anywhere, even if she's touring the continent on royal business. She didn't even show up when Babylon was attacked during the eclipse. Oh yeah, every Friday the 13th, they either do like a silly joke event or a serious event involving evil darkness people. And during the last Friday the 13th event that I played, there was an eclipse, and there was a story involving ancient primordial darkness beings that happened during the eclipse. This isn't like Vic. Big Sis always did the right thing, and if she knew she made a mistake, she'd apologize. It took a little more time for me to apologize whenever I messed up. Sorry if I caused you trouble with my ring. Oh yeah, this girl also exists in the base game. Like some grinding quest where she got a ring and got possessed by a dragon. You had to fight that. It was nothing. Oh, hi Soren! Hiya, hiya! Oh my goodness. So that's what it takes. Huh. Oh, I see. I see. Let me just check something. No. No, not that. Not that. But yeah, hope you're doing good, Soren. I'm just playing one of my favorite childhood MMOs, Adventure Quest Worlds. It's a pretty decent, it's an okay MMO to play. Not that high intensive. Not that advanced. It's bit of a giant grind fest at this point, but the story's kind of decent. What happened at the summit again? I forgot. The lineup took over an hour to get through. It's been a while since I've seen this many carriages. Balmoral Castle's crowded with nobles and surrounded by their knights. It isn't just Greengard either. I spot an entourage from the Sandsea. Oh, that's the Sand Kingdom. A big palanquin from the Yokai Isles. That's Japan Kingdom. And ships by the beach. Do they all have business with Victoria? Well, if it turns into a yelling match, I'll win. Who else is here? Ooh, Lady Celestia. So she's from one of their other games. She raises dragons, but now in the story she's helping you like with your trials and helping investigate stuff. Ooh, it's got some comfy. Okay, well I hope I can provide a nice comfy vibe for you this evening, Soren. So this lady, she tends to dragons, but now she's helping you. She really doesn't do much in this current story. Most of her involvement, most of her presence has been in one of their older games, but that's not worth talking about right now. Richard made good on his promise and gave us an audience with the Queen. I'd hoped my presence and Musa's would have increased our chances of a private meeting, but it seems we will be heard in an open forum of nobles. I trust you and Tara know exactly which questions you'll have Queen Victoria answer. I'll be here to support you and learn more about the guests from the Queendom of Sky. Ideally, we will be heard separately during the summit. You and Tara will question the Queen about Seabase Undyne, Sparagamos, and the Ashray Elves. I plan to ask about the court mages that were exiled by King Altion. Oh, they served the former evil king, huh? But Queen Victoria pardoned Magus Noel in exchange for her knowledge. The Queen may have extended this offer to the other mages, and we need to understand why. Oh, yeah. So there used to be, the kingdom used to be run by an evil king, and then the good King Altion took over and beat him with help from his best friend who became evil. He essentially became Arsis Menacil. Let's see. While you were busy with Seabase Undyne, Warlick, the head best wizard in the game, he's essentially their version of Khadgar from World of Warcraft, and I gathered information in Swordhaven, the good capital, blah blah blah, the capital of all the good guys. The Blue Mage has returned to resume his research at Termina Temple, the place from the last story arc, and keep watch over Maya's recovery. Who's Maya again? I forgot. He also sensed that there were intruders trying to sneak through his barrier. Notably, Shikaz, Rand, and Jazia have been called by their masters for an urgent matter. Don't worry about that for now. World will take care of any trouble at home. Okay, so essentially this whole thing is just saying, hey, while we're gone, while you're here, the strongest wizard in the world is going to keep watch over the base. Let's see. And so what's the country of Sky? I forgot about this country. An emissary from Sky is on the Queen's guest list today. I'm interested in meeting him. While I'll theorizing the identity of the rumbling of cold thunder, I think that's one of the special prophecies in the current story. One of the dragons I helped raise gave me a visit. They mentioned that the queendom I was looking into was generally avoided by their brethren. The older generations refused to explain why, but it could be due to a great dragon of energy. As the stories go, it left to nest there and was never seen again. Something. I guess the energy people did something with the energy dragons. Welcome to Castle Balmoral, the summer castle of the royal family, which is to say, just the Queen. I understand that circumstances between Princess Tara and Queen Victoria are tense, but perhaps you could all stay a while after things settle. The Queen rarely gets any rest, and being alone at Balmoral makes her anxious. Even though they barely visited, the influence of King Destrix I and his son still lingers throughout the castle. The evil royal family. What is Balmoral? For generations, the royal family of Greengod has used Balmoral Castle as a summer home and a venue for galas. There are rumors about the Drakast dynasty's enemies being buried beneath a garden, or the bricks being haunted by the vengeful spirits of their ancestors. King Duncan was even accused by his own queen of dabbling in dark magic with his court mage Morgana here. Little did she know how much worse it would get. The Drakast family's effed. I'm just gonna say that. Their son, their heir became like the big scary purple guy. I know this is presumptuous of me considering how long you had to wait, but the Queen tried her best to meet with you earlier. Ever since her coronation, her attention has been split between nobles demanding her attention, civilians terrified by the shadows, and the looming threat of the Empire. The bad guys. Sleep has become a luxury. I hope you and Tara can understand. She's very stressed and flooded with work from what I remember. I joined Queen Victoria on her tour across the continent. Nobles are reaffirming their oaths, and communities such as those of the dwarves have agreed to forge trade agreements with us. Oh, something? Unfortunately, Bloodtusk Ravine, I think Bloodtusk Ravine is the orcs and trolls. Residents rejected her entry. Word of Undyne and Sparagamos have leaked. Even the Vampire Queen sent a rejection letter. Oh yeah, there's like an area that's constantly in night, and it's just like full of vampires and werewolves. Even the Vampire Queen sent a rejection letter. She doesn't want bloodthirsty humans filling her court. I have to admit, that jab smarted. Okay, story quest. Let's do story. Something. So this is different. Let's check now. Okay, check with the headmaid. Why are there paladins? Why do I have to fight paladins? These are supposed to be good guys. These guys are supposed to be on our side. What are you doing here? Also, I have to check my class. I haven't checked this class in a while. So, what's this class again? Lightcaster. The Order of Lightcasters formed to support the Champion of Light, and he'd ever made available to fight against chaos. Blah, blah, blah. These guys are really good at light magic, okay? Light magic. Blah, blah, blah. Light magic. So what's this? Light damage. Increase the amount of damage they take. Stacks up to 50? I didn't know that. Blast with a ball of light. Hit but not crit. Decrease and nerfs the opponent's hit chance. Okay. Okay. Illuminate. It's a light heal. Okay. It heals, increases damage, crit damage, and dodge. Increases pretty much all your stats, essentially. And the big move is a big light laser. Does a large amount of damage, then deals 7... Okay, so it deals big damage, then a big damage over time. And the big rank 10 passive is... Let's increase your damage. Okay, I remember how to use this. Oh, hey! Song Reveal. If you guys don't know, this lady is from... This lady's from a weird filler arc of the story, where you find out that underneath the inn, the local inn, is a weird shadow dimension. And you find out that people living in that shadow dimension may or may not have made contact with an eldritch god based off the major arcana. And she may or may not have helped the prince of that shadow dimension try to turn everyone into eldritch monsters and summon said eldritch god. But you take care of it, and now she has nothing to do, so she's just working for the good guys. Finally made it through the endless line of carriages. All these nobles want an audience with Queen Victoria, and they're as tiresome as the Astravian court. That's a former king. That's a Shadow Kingdom. Oh, cool uniform. We'll like that character. Yeah, she after the fillers arc, she became a researcher for the good guys, and she may or may not have helped do experiments on Cthulhu. She may or may not have played a part in certain morally questionable experiments on Cthulhu. Look, one of them dropped a bucket of mop water from the second floor onto Lady Marigold's head. I highly doubt it was an accident. She's fine, but I'm going to convince her to make a complaint about this childish behavior. It'll help me muster the courage to face the queen again. How are the nobles, Reveal? Greenguard nobles' brains almost have as many worms as Astravian noble brains. I should know. I helped put them there. I regret what I did to everyone except Drago's rotten court. Greenguard is different. The nobility are loyal to Queen Victoria, but most only bow before her father's rebellion. But most only bow because her father's rebellion succeeded. They switched allegiances to keep their power and treat people like Marigold harshly, thinking it will endear them to their ruler. Yeah, I realize these nobles are really petty. How's the audience? Like you, Terra and Lady Celestia, I'm also receiving an audience with Queen Victoria. It'll give us more chances to get answers from her. I can't guarantee that I'll be much help. Victoria was the one who gave my family shelter. She listened to my story, and she said she'd forgive and protect me, even after everything I've done. Even though I didn't deserve it, I want to repay her kindness. Victoria's a good person. I know she is. Oh, also, if you didn't know, she's also a changeling. She's really good at transforming to other people. She kind of doesn't do that anymore because of her not having much of a role in the story. I became a researcher at Oh my goodness. I became a researcher at Seabase Undine about a year after it was established. By the time I arrived, my adopted mother had already conducted a sizable amount of research. Aside from confronting the Queen about Sporagamos and the Just Divinum's actions, I'm going to request the research of Dr. Noel's... I'm going to request the rest of Dr. Noel's research. If I had to guess what it was... Chaos. She was helping Queen Victoria understand chaos in order to destroy it. Chaos is like the evil faction in this game. So like there's good, evil, and then there's chaos, which is like, I guess considered like eviler evil. Honestly, chaos is just like purple eyeballs and tentacles. That's all their aesthetic really is. Can she transform into animals? Yeah, she can. She just doesn't do that anymore because she's better at research than transforming. Okay, I have to find Lady Nyala. Where is she? Oh, what's this? Oh, a light elemental. Huh. Hi, Astero. I thought you died. So I thought this guy died. When you look up in one of the story arcs where you find the backstory of one of the characters, this guy was like one of the characters' maids. My, is it a relief to see the retainer of our hope in starlight? Is the Temple of Light keeping you warm? I assure you, its blessed walls are sturdy enough to keep the shadows out. The Light Guard and I were asked to come to Baal Morale to lend our protection to the Queen and her noble court. The invasion of those dastardly shadows had us on high alert. May the light shine eternal and sweep all wrongdoing from this world. So, the light's evil. So, you think that the light is good, as a basic RPGs would say, but in this world's lore, the light has kind of taken part in some shady dealings. Wait, you have a quest? Wait, you have quests? What? Grinding? 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 Grinding. Grinding quests, I believe. Why are there paladins here, Astero? Sigrid Sunshield and her paladins need not bow, but they wish to. Need not bow, but they wish to. Oh, Sigrid Sunshield, I believe, is a high-ranking paladin. She used to be an antagonist well, I say she was an antagonist, but she honestly is a good guy. Just when you in one of the story arcs where you learn about the backstory of the bad guy, you found out that she fought one of the big bad guys and she survived. These poor doves have endured much. The deceased champion of light, Liurnia, was taken from them, and they had to hold a mass funeral for their brothers and sisters. To Chatelaine, the weapon master, all killed by the shadows, I will do my best to guide them in their greatest time of need. Even if Lady Celeritas wills me to return, I shan't leave our followers in the dark. F the light. F the light. F the light. What are the shadows doing? Green Guard has called upon the light in its greatest time of need. The shadows who invaded Badalon are an old... Badalon is like the hub town of the game. The shadows who invaded Badalon are an age-old enemy we know all too well. Unfortunately, we can do nothing more than lend the paladins available to aid in the town's defense. Now that we have the support of the Queen and her nobles, however, the Light Guard are proactively searching to destroy the cursed shadows. The light will bring salvation to all. F the light. What's this thing about war, Astero? An interesting guest is meeting with Queen Victoria in private. A privilege no other visitor was given. It was War, or more specifically, the War Fury, who is quickly becoming known as the premier goddess of war. This lesser god may become the definition of war itself if her influence continues to grow. Do be wary. With the authority Varga now holds, this visit may very well be an omen. Oh yeah, the goddess of war. She helped us escape from the depressed me back in the early parts of the story. Lord Henry Von III. Oh, here's some noble.
Are you seeing this? How ridiculous, in the middle of the gardens, no less. Even some of the knights are feeling the urge to kneel. The shadows manage to steal their spines. At least I hear of your calibers here to bring sense to the court. I remember how you saved Chiral Valley.
That's one good. I think Chiral Valley is one of the first story arcs in the game. It's nothing.
Thank you. That area was in my territory, but King Alcyon forbade me from participating in any combat because my father was loyal to the bad no king.
Huh? I guess I met you one time.
I'm the Lord of House Vaughn, and we are the protectors of the Western Valleys. Our territory is to the north of the Sand Sea, whose sands were kept from spreading by my ancestors. Thanks to you, we no longer need to worry about Sekduat.
He was like the pharaoh of the Sand Kingdom. He was actually pretty evil.
Chiral Valley is also within my borders, and you were the one who liberated from the Chaos Lord Iscarion,
one of the early purple boss character guys.
I'm completely in your debt. If you are in the area, do visit. We'll give you a royal welcome.
Yeah, they like to reuse costumes. It just so happens he's reusing mine. That's all. Drakats, big scary purple guy, the leader of the Chaos faction.
I wish I could have been there to greet you in Chiral Valley, but I was under house arrest. Any noble house that supported a champion of Chaos's father during Eltion's rebellion were subject to the same restrictions. He feared that they would betray Greengard for that slugling. Drakat's father caused the deaths of my brothers. If I didn't have responsibilities to take care of, I would have joined you on your crusade against chaos.
Sure you would have, Henry. Sure you would. What are the Light Guard doing here?
The other nobles pressured Queen Victoria to fund a Light Guard and asked them to defend the castle. If I were her, I would have thrown those coddled cowards into the dungeons until they stopped crying about it. Thanks to the Shadows, the Light Guard and their new elemental leader have far too much influence. I'm working with the Seraphic Paladins to limit their power.
Yeah, thanks to people being scared of the light now. I mean, people scared of darkness now, they're really worshipping the light now. They really like the light. Oh, they're too awestruck. Actually, in fact, since I'm using the light class, I might as well switch to a light-themed outfit. Let's see. Let me find a light outfit. Let me see. Light outfit, light outfit, light outfit. Something light, something gold. I don't know if I think I have some light outfits. Might be, maybe that one, maybe. No. No. I want to keep the gun, honestly. There should be a good light-themed outfit I can use here. Right? You can tell why I like this game because they really like to focus on fashion sometimes. So, for a fashion addict like me, it kind of speaks to me. Let's see. A Centurion outfit. There's this outfit. Let me try this. Okay, now I need a good cape. Yeah, I'll need a cape and I need a cape and a melee weapon. Let me see. What do I have in terms of outfits I can use? Cards? No. Let's see. What other fashion things do I got here? A book? No. Cards? Daggers? Portal? No. Wings? No. Jetpack? No. Let me see. You know what? Maybe. I need a good cloak. Ooh. Wings? Maybe. Maybe I can use wings. No, those are too big. I want a red cape. I have a red cape here. there a red cape I can use? Come on. Ooh, this cape looks good. And finally, I could use a sword. I could maybe use a hammer. What about a spear? Any good pole arms I could use? If I'm gonna cosplay as a light guy. Ooh, I also have wands or staffs. Do I have any good light staffs? I have a stick of butter. That's a fire staff. That's a fake quest. Maybe a fire staff. Shadow Weaver staff. A bunch of scrolls. No, I don't want... No. Maybe. No. Ooh, that's shiny. Okay. Let's try this. Lustrous Coronation Staff. And does this cape look good? Ooh. I look snazzy. Yeah, sure. Oh, look at me. I look a light seam now. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Seraphic Paladins are a faction of riot troopers. In your fantasy, in this magical fantasy world, here's these riot troopers in riot gear with guns. It's worse than I thought. It wasn't just me who was duped. They're enticing the other orders to merge with them. I'll need to organize a conference of my own. Find allies that haven't been brainwashed by that sweet talking chandelier and... oh, you! No, I don't know you. I was surprised a stranger was eavesdropping on me and Lord Henry. My voice familiar? You're hearing things. Huh. I don't know who you are. I'm worried about you now. Oh, wait, there was a test I made Trash take on a stream, and we both agreed you should take it. Oh my goodness, another quiz? Another quiz, Lex, huh? Okay. Ooh, Samba, I haven't seen you in forever. If you guys don't know who this is Samba. She is a troll. She's into dancing. She's cool. She hasn't had a role in the story in over 10 years. Of course it's, of course that's what it's called, Lex. DM it to me later and I'll probably take it off stream. I'll tweet out my results, I'll tweet out my results. 40. If it's anything that, like the rice purity test, temper your expectations. I'm very surprised to see you, Samba. Surprised to see me? I bet you are. The Knights were too, and they tried to throw me out. If it weren't for Zoom, the elf ranger man, I'd be banging on the gates. Even if I did twist Soraki's arm into letting me go into his place, I still have an invitation from the Queen. She has a lot of explaining to do. I heard from travelers passing through the Bloodtusk Ravine. The Ashray elves were wiped out. One of my friends, Aquila, might have been one of them. Oh, so if you guys don't know, Aquila was like the representative of the Ashray water elves. She used to be one of this game's mascots. People were wondering where she was in the game for the longest time. She was like in a few events here and there, but people wondered where she was. But once you go to the sea base, the base where Cthulhu was being experimented on, you find out that the water elves there were all genocided by the humans. And Aquila was one of them. And at one point in the story, you had to fight her decrepit, manipulated, defiled corpse. It was very dark and uncomfortable for people who were a fan of her. Oh, that's the test. Okay. Of course it has a 69 on it. Of course it does. So, like, imagine... Let's see, what's a good example? imagine if you were a fan of, like, let's say, let's say you're a fan of this. Oh, you know what? Here's a good comparison. Imagine if you were a fan of, like, let's say you played Breath of the Wild, and you were a fan of one of the characters before Link fell asleep, one of, like, the Guardians or something, blah blah blah, one of the people who fought Calamity Ganon. And then when you wake up hundreds of years later, you find out that one of those said people got turned into a twisted, disgusting version. Their corpse got turned into a twisted, disgusting puppet for Ganon. That's what they did with one of his characters. Imagine if Revali got turned into a disgusting, twisted, perverted zombie of himself after the time skip. That's what they did with his character. So, it's written all over your face. You know what happened to the Ashray Water Elves and to Aquila. She visited Bloodtusk Ravine during the Solar Festival, and we became friends. I was making a dress to give Aquila when she visited again, but she never did. Instead, the water elves that lived in a nearby lake came to warn us that Greengard had harmed their kin from Ashray, and they might harm ours too. Yeah, your friend's dead. I had to kill her. I'm sorry. Well, I had to kill her again. Sorry. After we heard what happened to the Ashray elves, Socrates gathered all the trolls to discuss how we would react. We were trying to stay calm, but everybody was scared. Greengard's gotten a lot stronger recently, and we're still recovering from all the wounds Chaos left. The best course of action is to ask the queen what she's doing, and to accompany a water elf to help them be heard. That's why I'm here with Durance. Oh, you're a water elf. I'm very sorry, Durance. I'm very, very sorry. Yeah, imagine if Mipha got turned into... Imagine if Mipha died, and then her corpse got defiled and turned into a zombie puppet. That's what they did with this game's equivalent to her. Oh, I thought you meant harm. My apologies. I have been accosted and grabbed at by humans all day. They think I'm spying, or about to cast some shadowy spell on them. If it were not for Pharaoh Zoom and Miss Samba, the situation could not have escalated violently. I am Durance, a representative chosen by the water elves of the coast, rivers, and lakes to confront Queen Victoria about her activities in Ashray. Oh, I didn't know that Zoom became the Pharaoh after Sektu Wat got killed. Long ago, an Ashray elf became the champion of water. Oh, Naru. Oh, Naru. It's easy to look handsome in this game. This is a giant game of dress up, Naru. It's really easy to look handsome. I can do that if I so want to. And her people became wardens of the Temple of Water. They disappeared, and we were told that they were hidden away by Nesso for their own safety. Recently, we discovered it was a lie to save face. She was ashamed that they had abandoned her. The Ashray themselves were killed by human hands, and their temples occupied at Greengard. Yes, your people were very, 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 very much disrespected. That did happen. Leak? Seabase Undyne is bearing entry to Queen Victoria. That's quite noble of them. Perhaps the visitors who told our elders of the Ashray elf's fate was someone from Undyne. It was a human man and an elven woman from a clan I couldn't place. They informed us of the temple's whereabouts and the deplorable actions of Nesso. It convinced the elders of our clans to convene and agreed to have us come out of seclusion to take action. Yeah, your god kind of became crazy. I had to put her down. On my journey to Balmoral Castle, I have been glared at with scorn and fear. Oh, Bristane, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, / evening. Oh my goodness, your favorite game. You just got back to this game too? Same here. Yay, we both got back to this game. I've done a lot of the story in the past, and I'm just catching up to this arc of the story, but Ooh, how far are you in? Are you like caught up to everything? Have you? How long have you been playing this game? I've been playing this game for, I guess, 14 years. I've had my account for 14 years. 2009. Oh, you're one of the OGs. Ooh, have a Nagi Braystain. They're so yummy. Wow, you've played this game even older than me. Like I skipped like the first and second year of this game. But I pretty much played a lot of everything afterwards. But wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, time. Oh no. Time. The Water Elf clans were unaware that our distant cousins, blessed by the light, had turned their backs on Lady Celeritas. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, the light elves, the elves that were, so a bunch of elves like to ally with the elements, like the water elves allied with the water god. The elves aligned with the light god are super fickle and petty. They forsook the god of light the moment they had a human champion, and they got really racist and thought, ew, a human is a champion of light. We're gonna worship darkness now, because we would rather worship darkness than help humans. Camland fell to the temptations of the shadows of old like the elves of the Norse, and this shame has sullied the names of our kind. The humans are painting all of us with the same brush. Yeah, some elves would rather worship darkness than not be racist. Let's see. Oh, here's Zoom. So this guy is also a long-running NPC. He is like the leader of the Sand Nation. I guess now he's the leader of the Sand Nation. With his help, we took down the evil pharaoh. He's cool. He's been around for a while. It's been a long time, friend. I'm surprised I'm happy to see a familiar face. I hope the Greenguard nobility has been more welcoming to you than they are to Krulon and I. They're staring at me the way innkeepers used to. I'm accompanying this troll and water elf to make sure no one shanks them with a bread knife. Now I'm beginning to wonder if the Sand Sea would be in more danger if we ally with Greenguard. You got 25%. I'll take that test. I'll take that test and tweet it out some other time. When you left the Sand Sea, you gave me its crown. Making the jump from ranger to pharaoh was jarring at first, but I found that I'm better at ruling when I'm out in the deserts with my people. I have a new elected to rely on for matters of policy and the will of the Sand Sea. There have been certain developments, namely regarding what's in my veins. Krulon and I had hoped that my actions would speak for myself, but it's been difficult. 79? I see. Thousands of elves have migrated into the Sand Sea, despite the environment being harmful to their constitutions. It's because I'm the half-elf pharaoh of the desert. They're feeling threatened by what happened in Greenguard and are coming to me for protection. The Camlan elves sided with the shadows that invaded Babylon, and as a consequence, all elves across the continent are being mistreated. I won't, Lex, I won't. Oh, you're a genie. Huh. Bel Morale is rather cold, figuratively and literally. The reason should be warm, but the wind blowing in from the sea is unnaturally frigid. I tried to warn the knights and the paladins, tasked with guarding the castle, and they sharply rebuffed my attempts. Pharaoh Zoom is half-elf, and I am his lector. The Camlan elves' actions and that Shadow's invasion have set them on edge. Be wary, friend. There's something sinister lurking about. I can sense it. So you're Zoom's advisor? I never expected to become the chief lector of the Sand Sea. The deified pharaohs of old guided me to Zoom, and has entrusted me with advising him on matters of policy and the Sand Sea's history. My ancestors, other guardians of the Jin realm, were electors before Sektuat took over and put many of them to death. The current pharaoh and I are working together to make the Sand Sea a nation that serves its people, not its ruler. Oh, thank goodness the Sand Nation's okay now. Hey, it's not 30, so I think it's not that old. Zoom is a ruler of the Sand Sea in name only. The people were more than happy to put the crown on someone you trusted. But there have been developments. in an official sense, Zoom has a stronger claim to Sektuat's throne than we first thought. His subjects are not fully aware yet, but the desert is. Sektuat was far worse of a tyrannical ruler than we first thought, and our land is showing its resentment. How's the weather? The summit is well protected because it would be the perfect target. The rulers of 3 nations are present, as well as many of the Green God's nobility. The knights and paladins may not be enough. The air is cold, far colder than it should be during the warm season. I sense that unnatural forces are gathering like thunderclouds, so be on your guard. We could already be surrounded. Seems awfully chilly and stormy. Even in her 30s, she'd still be young. Has your mother taught you nothing? Sky warriors? Ooh. Warriors from the nation of Sky. Ooh. Eyes closed, lip piercing, expose armpit and waist. Lieber? Don't mind us. We're entering the sunny beach. You can get the fish to come close if you throw breadcrumbs into the water. It's nothing like Sky's coast. There's too much lightning, so anything that swims to the surface gets instantly struck and electrocuted. I'm getting ahead of myself. My name is Lieber, emissary of Sky. I'm gathering my nerves before my audience with the Queen. Want to join us for a stroll? I'm not a brat. What do you mean, Lex? I don't get it. Oh, you have rep? Oh, you have Sky rep. What do you have? Ooh, I like that outfit. Ooh. I need what? Rank 7? Okay. Merge shop. Ooh, gold and blue. I like that. Gold. Ooh, gold and purple. Ooh. Is that a Keyblade? I thought it was a Keyblade for a second. Ooh, electro gauntlets. I don't have many gauntlets. Ooh. You get pouty when I don't feed you nuggies, and when I go on strike, so that counts. Shush. Ooh. X's. Ooh, a bow and arrow. A wand. Another wand. Ooh, electro soldier. Royal electro soldier. Electro soldier with their hand out. It's kind of cool. I don't need right now. Who is Queen Iona, Lieber? I serve Queen Iona of Sky, the land of heroes. She would have come herself, but her people become anxious in her absence. Sky has never fallen, and the people are hardened by scarcity, deadly storms, and frequent calamities. My queen hopes to ease their burdens by sending me to liaise with Green Guard's ruler. I'm not a noble, though. Only elves can be nobles. I am merely a capable human, meant to connect with this queendom. Oh... So, the Queen of Sky is an elf. Is she also a big racist? I wonder. King Duncan Drakkas of Greengard's previous royal dynasty invaded Sky some generations ago. Sky's fields were burned, its people ravaged, and the champion of energy was killed. Much of our wealth was stolen by King Duncan as well. It was used to build his castles and make his nobles rich. In fact, Queen Victoria's crown is made of Sky's gold. If the queen is indeed good and fair, she will return what was taken. Oh, wow. And you shush me when I say you're... Shush. Shush. You're asking about the quiet fellow? Ah, he's the warden of East Sky and the adopted son of Queen Iona. It may not look it, but I'm supposed to be the one laying my life down to keep him safe. Not that he needs me to. Queen Iona lost her entire family before she was crowned, and adopted orphans to heal her heart. In Sky, she's even called the mother of orphans. The warrior nods to you in acknowledgement. He knows that he had momentarily let down his guard when you approached. This man recognizes you and seems to regard you well. Despite that, and the emissary of Sky attempting to help you get his attention by waving their hand in front of his face, the warrior is unwilling to speak. It doesn't look like you'll be getting anywhere with him. Lord of the Rains. I think I might know who this is. Maybe. I don't want to say who. I think I know who that is. Noble Knights. Oh, who are you? Lady Ladronette Cavendish. Seeing someone who is a member of the noble court at this summoner's relief. Most of Balmoral's guests won't have their subjects' best interests in mind when they have their walk with the Queen. Having a renowned hero present is going to bring at least some semblance of honest rationality. If you're interested in the type of nobles that you'll be brushing shoulders with, let me know. I'll be happy to help. I thought you were a guy at first. You had a chin. You have a very Chad-esque chin. You know what screenshot... You know what? Screenshot your result on that test after stream. That's an... I was already gonna do that, Lex. What are you talking about? Plushies? Penguin plushie. Seahorse plushie. Big seahorse plushie. Sea otter plushie. What are these for? Oh, this is all just like sky farming. Okay. Who are you? Oh, you live next to the vampire place. The noble court used to split into factions. One wanted Lord Brenton to be king. Lord Brenton was essentially the crown prince regent of the Good Guy Kingdom after the king died. But afterwards, Brenton kind of went on a journey after he kind of participated in certain unruly actions. Let's see. Yeah, Naru, don't you know? There's a vampire nation. You had to help the vampires and the werewolves fight an evil vampire werewolf. They're cool. They're neat. Oh my goodness, Coilert. Hiya. Hope you're doing good right now. Are you also someone who played Adventure Quest World back in the day? Oh, Surf's Nation. It is part of the nation is a bunch of wolves. Unfortunately, that zone / area doesn't really have much of a story. It has story in one of the other games, but not here. Queen Victoria's supporters came out victorious, but her effort to make Greengard better for the common folk have faced frequent opposition. Combined, the supporters of Prince Brenton and formerly Princess Tara outnumber us. They would rather hole up in luxurious castles or solve problems with war. Yeah, like some of the older areas have, like, the thing is, if you want like more story, there's other game that they have. Yep, but stopped at mid. I don't remember being... Oh, wow, so you did play. You know, this game is still free. And from what I heard, they have made the early game more easier to play now. And they've made leveling easier, so if you want, this game's always here. I don't know, you'll have to check. All I do know is that I was able to recover my old account and change my old email, even though from an email that I don't even use anymore. Let's see, talk pariahs. Certain families have been ostracized by the noble courts for various reasons. My mother married a commoner, which is still frowned upon even though King Altion fought to make it legitimate. Lady Marigold and Lord Vaughn's fathers were loyal to King Destrick I, so the other nobles treat them poorly to endear themselves to the Queen. At least Lord Vaughn is strong enough to make them afraid of him. You know, we can always collab and play this. We can always play this together. I can help carry you, maybe. There are a number of families that thrive in times of war. They're veterans of Greengard's eras of conquest, or are descendants of legendary warriors. They believe in striking first and commanding respect by conquering others. Lord Granville is the most vocal and will try to convince Queen Victoria that we can return to our golden age if we plan a war against the Empire or other nations. Weird. How familiar. Oh, come on, Lex. Be nice to Coilert. He's cool. Let's see. Who's here? Oh, more people. Musa! Why do you have a mole there, Musa? Know that you have my full support, even if I must remain objective and neutral in the upcoming summit, as there was no one else suited for this duty on hand. I volunteer to be the Queen's source of knowledge and historical context. The Queen must make decisions on her own. Though she has lived through chaos and strife, Victoria has much to learn, most of which can only be taught through experience. Yeah, Naru, she's actually a relatively new character, but even though she's relatively new, she has a, respectable amount of fan art already, if you know what I'm saying. What's Sparagamos again? Oh, the drowning machine, created by the Ashray water elves during the planar conflict, rejuvenated with Astravian knowledge and present-day ingenuity. It has been reborn as Sparagamos, a weapon that could erase souls from existence en masse. If you speak in terms of good and justice, do you think such a destructive weapon should exist? Or is it the best chance the Queen has of protecting the innocent from evil? I have free will to torture anyone in this chat except Naru and Ragnar. And Trashcan. I don't know about that, Lex. Also, now I remember what Sparagamos is. Soul killing! I forgot that the good guys, in an attempt to fight the evil bad guy faction and their necromancers, invented soul killing magic to prevent them from making undead by killing people's souls. And all it took was genociding water elves to do so. Most of my brethren lived in seclusion. The world left them in the past. Some resent the loss of their supremacy and dream of a future where they are champions again. What happened in Undyne was horrific, but it has forced the most powerful, influential of elves to come out of hiding and show their true colors. As bitter as this is, time marches forward and demands change. Once again, you ride on waves that will change history. Beyond the horizon are kingdoms and nations that call Greengard cursed. They kept their distance because of evil, chaos, and shadow flame, but those fires have faded into smoldering embers. Several elemental champions were named within Greengard's borders, and the rest of lore wants to know why fate favors them so. Sky is the first to confront Queen Victoria about it, but it won't be the last. Do you have any quests? What are these? Oh, what are these? I guess this is like farming quest. Lord Granville. Oh, you're the war guy. Ooh, I like the lion on your outfit. I have to get a proper voice for this. Let me get a look at you. To find a soldier reborn in ages. Chaos, monsters, shadow flame. You overcame them all. I wish I had a child like you, but my title and land will go to a daughter no one wants to marry. She's a lady in waiting that serves a queen who passively sits on a throne made for legends. Watching opportunities slip past. Just wait, I'll convince her. And you'll have new bows to test your blade. I already don't like this guy. What do you have for shop? That's a neat. I like the shade of blue. Ooh, spikes. Ooh. Cool. What quest do you have? Farming? Farming. You're just farming. Let's see. Drakkar and his father were traitors to humanity itself. We are not monsters. We kill monsters and mount their heads on our walls. I say with King Altion, as soon as his rebellion made waves, he reminded me of the kings of old, the kind that vanquished evil and brought Greengard into a time of prosperity and wealth. That age will never return if we sit idly. The Queen must make use of her nation of warriors. What's this about territory, Granville? Greengard's ruler reigns over most of the continent, but there are pockets that refuse to acknowledge her throne. With the most pressing threats out of the way, we need not cooperate with Dwarfhold and Bloodtusk Ravine, or tolerate the continued existence of Darkovia. The most efficient course of action is to deal with internal issues before it brings stability to kingdoms and nations in dire need of it. This guy's racist. I hate you. What happened to Undyne? Will you be speaking with the Queen about Undyne as well? Yes, I know of its existence. I am one of the few nobles that contributed funds. Technology is as extraordinary as magic. The advancements from Undyne will serve to better the lives of valuable warriors like you. If we can convince the Queen to put its inventions to actual use, the end of necromancy is at our fingertips, but the Queen doesn't have the nerve to make decisions. Well, it's either allow necromancy to exist, or kill people's souls. I wonder what choice you'll pick. Also, I need to change something. Ground planes. What's it? What is this one? Yeah, sure. Any more people? Oh, hey, Brenton. What are you doing here? So yeah, this guy used to be, more or less used to be the leader of the good faction after the king got assassinated, but after dealing with depressed me, he got so depressed himself that he kind of quit being a noble.
It's good to see you. Empress Aino Miko, Baoyu, and I were talking about what happened after I left the Isles. To be honest, I don't know where to begin. That said, I wish I had been there to help during the Draconic invasion. You're so capable, I forgot how your known could be... Oh my goodness. You're so capable that I forgot how your known could put you in incredible danger. Should you ever be in peril, I will come to your aid. It doesn't matter who you are. As your friend, I want to be your support.
Oh, your alarm went off. Gotta go? Oh, yeah, you need sleep? Yeah. Don't worry, Naru, get some sleep. I need to get some sleep too, but I still have some time. Bye, Naru. Travel? How's your travels going?
I've been all over the continent. It's been an eye-opening journey. There's a lot of life I've missed because my world was made entirely of castles and warfare. It was good to see how the civilians live and understand what they need to thrive. Visiting the Yokai Isles taught me there's much we could learn from other nations. There's a ship waiting for me on the beach. After I finish here, I'll be traveling across the sea to expand my horizons.
What's this about a visit?
I snuck in through the kitchens in order to keep a low profile. There are some who still want me on the throne, and I'd rather not cause any more trouble for Victoria. I was hoping to meet her so we could visit King Altion and Brittany's graves together, but it looks like she'll be too busy to see me. Let Victoria know that I bid her well. I'll send letters during my trip overseas. It's a shame. I haven't been able to see Victoria since I left to go soul searching. I tried to arrange a visit after I left the Yokai Isles, but the royal caravan was constantly on the move. Victoria has been very busy trying to unify her nobles and forge stronger relationships with her people in their time of need. I do hope she has enough time to rest. Victoria is still my sister-in-law. I care for her as I would a blood relative.
Oh yeah, I forgot royal assassination happened. Yeah. Let's see, who are you? Okay, so this is Aino Miko. She is the empress of essentially not Japan / anime land. If I remember correctly, there was like a story arc where we had to help her ascend to like goddesshood, and now she's not just the queen of the of Japan land, she's also the goddess of Japan land because she made a deal with the supreme like yokai god there.
We were hoping you would arrive. Lord Brenton was just catching up with us. Much has happened since we last met. He wants to keep a low profile to avoid causing trouble, so Pharaoh Zoom and I will urge Queen Victoria to listen to you. We owe you that much after all that you've done for us, and what Greengard has been doing in secret is concerning to us as well.
How have the Isles been, Aino Miko?
Both yokai kind and humankind are beginning to exist in harmony. When I returned to Akiba, the fanfare was explosive. It was difficult to explain that I was still the same Aino Miko they knew. The yokai isles weren't ready to accept it at first, but I could sense that their creator was, did you refresher? It's not bother. I'd love to talk to you. I think you're one of the last people who see me for who I am.
Yeah, there was a whole story arc where you help her ascend to godhood and fight like this shadow Oni dragon thing. Alliances.
You were there when we discovered that the Shadowside Empire was planning to conquer the Yokai Isles. It may not happen immediately, but it will be a threat in the future. I plan to meet with Pharaoh Zoom to warn him that the Sand Sea is in danger as well. If possible, I want to form an alliance with him and Queen Victoria. But then, there are matters you're concerned with. I'll decide after she explains herself to you.
How's the thing about conflict?
Although it's for diplomatic reasons, I was excited to travel outside the Yokai Isles to get to know the Green Guard Queendom better. It seems that the feeling isn't exactly mutual. News of recent events have spread, and the nobles of Queen Victoria's court are looking at me like I'm an oddity. They're deciding on whether to view me as a threat or a valuable asset.
Yeah, you kind of have god powers now, so yeah. Oh, who are you? Lady Niala. Story? Hey, Story! Richard made good on his promise and gave us an audience with the Queen. Hey, a cutscene. I'll turn off the music for this. Wait, is it capturing audio? Wait, where's audio? It should be capturing audio. Weird. Wait a minute. It's not weird. Weird. Huh, testing. Are you guys hearing the game's music? I turned off my BGM. Do you guys hear music? I don't think you guys are. Weird. Like, there's like this like orchestra track playing. Do you guys hear it? Huh. So weird. Weird properties. Yeah. What if I... Okay, I'll take that off. And let's see. Audio. Let me... Let's see. No, not this. Let's see. Application audio capture. Is it this one? Oh, it is working now. Okay. Okay, now it's working. I'd hoped my presence and Moose's word would have increased our chance of a private meeting, but... Oh, I need a water break. I need that. It's so crowded and reeks of old lady perfume. We waited months for this. Did it really take months for this event to happen? Ooh, a lot of people here. Her Royal Highness Queen Victoria Altion will be hearing and discussing your concerns. Wow, a lot of people. We understand the urgency of your questions, but ask that you have patience. Her Royal Majesty Empress Aino Miko of the Yokai Isles will be speaking first. What is what you wearing? One new iron is valuable. Wow, he's got fickle.
Thank you for extending your invitation to me, Queen Victoria. The Isles are recovering from an invasion, but are aware that it will not be the last. We discovered that the Shadowside Empire designed on both my homeland and the Sensi.
Oh no, Gravelin Ball. If only King Eltian didn't suffer from hentai cancer. I mean, that's why we need more paladins, light, whatever.
If I could continue uninterrupted, Pharaoh Zoom and I have already discussed a new alliance.
Queen Victoria,
You elves!
Elves! Oh no, elves! Oh no, elves! Racist! We're a bunch of racists. Oh, we miss a feral skeleton man. We'd rather take a scary skeleton than dirty elves.
oh my goodness, these guys are horrible.
What the heck is everyone's problem?
The Sensi will ally with the Yokai Isles, and we wish for Greengard to join us. We do, however, have questions about your activities in Ashray. I am Dorence, representing the Water Elves of the coasts, rivers, and lakes. Word has spread about the Temple of Water and of our Ashray cousins. It has fallen into Greengard's possession, and the Ashray Elves were killed.
How did news leak from Sea Base Undyne?
Oh, I'm talking.
Song and the others vowed to keep it a secret until we met with Queen Victoria.
I'm trusting them, so word must have been spread by someone else. We demand an explanation and the return of the Temple of Water to elven hands. Oh my god, these guys are gonna form a mob. Queen Victoria, you must have more sense in your court. Oh my god, it's Queen... Other people... Oh, these guys... Boo! Elves! Elves are bad! We don't like elves! Call the paladins because we're racist.
Victoria! The Just Divinum killed all of the Ashray elves and gave their temple to you. Did you know this? Did you know and build over their bones anyway?
No, I promise you. We had no idea that the Ashray were killed. The explanation we were given was that the elves were already gone before I visited their temple. It was a mistake to believe this comment was innocent at face value. The perpetrators covered their tracks well. If I had known, I never would have accepted the offer. We were duped, and I intend to talk with the other water elves laying claim to Undyne.
Oh thank goodness, I'm so glad.
Queen Victoria, have you severed all ties with the perpetrators? It could be a small number of bad actors that the organization wasn't aware of. Oh my goodness, you're defending Just Divinum?
Huh?
I've spoken with our patrons. Together, we will be doing a full investigation to find the real culprits. So they're not gonna do anything then. The Water Elves will have their just... Oh.
Shut up! This isn't good enough, Vic. You're not this stupid. I know you aren't.
There isn't a single person in this room that thinks we stand a chance against the Empire. Our partners are integral to the continued safety of our realm. Greengard's defenses aren't free. I can't dismiss an entire organization because of a few.
We aren't talking about a few rotten apples. You're working with murderers. Get rid of them now. It's only justice if it's on time. Are you always going to owe your... Are you always going to owe your people justice?
Victoria, I saw what they did to Aquella. To all of her people. They were so ruthlessly destroyed that there was barely anything left. If you let this slide, you're going to slip further. Enough. We can speak about this later.
No. The young lady has a point. Justice shouldn't wait.
Don't worry about postponing our appointment. I prefer Greengard's weather to Sky's. Sky?
I am Lieber, emissary from the Queendom of Sky. We arranged for a private meeting with Queen Victoria.
But Sky's population is primarily elven. It feels like we're not welcome here. I apologize for the conduct of my noble court. We can't thank you enough for joining our rescue efforts during the coastal calamity. This conference is adjourned. I believe some air would calm everyone's nerves. Lord Lieber, I owe you that private meeting. Tara, I need to... Oh, no, I need to go for a walk. Tara, wait. We'll get your sister to listen to us. I promise. Stay. Don't stop me. I just want to be alone for a while.
As Lord of the Western Valley, I would like to extend hospitality and my thanks. You saved Chiral Valley while I was forced under house arrest by King Altion. Riccio, Lady Celestia, care to take a tour of Balmoral Castle?
Alright, Tara. We'll be here if you need us. Oh gosh, it's already almost 2 hours. Jeez.
The conference was as irritating as I thought it would be. You will have your audience with Queen Victoria eventually. Until then, there are places in Balmoral you and Lady Celestia should see. I've already notified Lady Song and caught Lord Brenton before he left.
Story stuff, yeah, sure. Okay, back to my BGM. This kind of... Okay. Something. Kill paladins. Got it. 1 target. Heals. What's a good farming class? If I'm gonna farm, let's use Legion Revenant. I haven't used this in a while. What do I do with this again? Decreases dodge. Decreasing your damage. Reducing their crit chance. Yeah, if I'm gonna go AoE, might as well. It's just I haven't played Legion Revenant in a while, so I need to look it up. 4, 5, 3, 2, and repeat. Oh, okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes. Yes, it's been a little while. Let's see. Oh, yeah, buff. Oh, yeah, it does buff you. I forgot about that. 3, 2, and repeat. 3, 2. Oh, it does nerf them, and this one does damage. Okay, let me just this up. Okay. Okay. Gosh, I forgot about how these animations... I forgot about these animations. Oh my goodness. Gosh, these animations. I forgot. Oh, I have to set audio visuals to auto. Oh, gross. Auto. I forgot about this. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh my goodness, I forgot about how this game plays. Oh, I forgot how poorly optimized this game is. Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh my goodness. Oh, AQ Infinity can't come soon enough. Oh, jeez. Ah. I could disable animations, but the game would be so boring without them. I might as well keep them on. Might as well. Oh, they dropped something? What are these for? What is this for? The game would just look so empty and boring without animation, so I might as well. Okay, Queensman. One of the Noble Knights should have a killer. Ask them each from spar. Okay, fight the Noble Knights. Got it. Got it. Fight Noble Knights. Fight 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 Knights. It should be one of these knights, right? Just checking. It is these guys, right? It is one of the Noble Knights. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. One of you guys, please. Oh, got it. Okay, never mind. I'm good. All good. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. Da-da-do. Cellar of Secrets. He cuts Brenton. Oh, find Brenton. Okay. Cellar door. Oh, and the kitchen, right? Is the kitchen... I forgot. Is the kitchen this way? No, this is not the kitchen. Where is the kitchen again? Where is it? It's through the door. Oh, it's oh, there. Okay. Oh, this room. Oh, hi, Brenton. Hi, Brenton. I was about to slip away after catching up with Empress Aino Miko, but Lord Vaughn stopped me. He said that you were investigating what's beneath the cellar. As far as I know, the Eltions moved a majority of the previous dynasty's heirlooms to Baal Morale. Maybe Queen Victoria recently added to it. I'm curious as well. Lady Song and Lady Marigold are joining you, so I'll be nearby to help keep you all safe. Okay, thank you. Okay. To mind vessel? What vessel? Infested with spiders? Oh, corrupt. There's chaos stuff in here? Huh. Okay. Oh, kill chaos spiders. Got it. Okay. Okay, I'll kill chaos spiders. Okay. Time to kill some chaos spiders. There's 256. What? What? 256 spider legs. Oh, jeez. Luckily, the grind isn't too bad, but this is still kind of annoying. Okay, so I have to keep watching my time. I only have like what, 30 minutes worth of stuff. Let's see. Ooh. Almost there at least. One. Kill. 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 Oh, okay. Now I talk to them. Oh, wait. Wrong saying. Okay. Lord Vaughn tapped me on the shoulder because he wanted me to give insight on what's in the cellar. I've never seen this place before, but I recognize Dr. Noel's work. Queen Victoria was storing all her research here. These spiders, those gems, they're being used as lab rats in experiments meant to discover a way to destroy chaos permanently. Without Dr. Noel, the Queen will be looking for a new scholar. Who are you? Huh.
I can feel my heart beating out of my chest. This cellar reminds me of my father's magic workshop. He was one of King Destrick's Dragcast first court mages, tasked with researching forbidden spells and rituals. My father was Lord Raingles, a loyal supporter of the tyrant King Elsion overthrew. He and the other court mages practiced forbidden magic and rituals. I was only a child when King Destrick I was overthrown, so I didn't know much about my father and his colleagues were doing. When King Eltion rescued me, he took all my father's research and hid away.
What about court mages?
The court mages that served King Destrick I include my father, Lord Ryder, Magus Blegg, Lord Fitzroy, Magus Mitford, Lady Noel, and Lord Taylor. Their research into forbidden magic was what allowed King Destrick to dabble in chaos. Three died during a ritual, but three were banished by King Altion. With Lady Noel gone, Queen Victoria will likely seek Lord Taylor. He was a kind man blackmailed into helping King District I.
What's this about a vessel?
During King Altion's reign, the court mage's research was stored away here in Bale Morale. I was able to do some reading, and my hazy memories became clearer. My father was tasked with finding a way to get in contact with a sealed entity. That turned out to be the Queen of Monsters, and she wanted a champion with a direct connection to her. To create that person, they need to make a vessel to call a fragment of herself into.
Oh, that how they made Drakas? Okay. Wow, they're just giving out like candy. Chaos crystals. Okay, fight chaos crystals now. Okay, leftover chaos. What's the vessel? What's the vessel? What is this? What is the vessel? What is this vessel? What is this vessel? Come on. Come on. Oh? Hi, Kazu. Hi, hiya. Oh, you just walked in on me playing one of my favorite childhood MMOs, Adventure Quest Worlds, an MMO that has barely progressed, barely advanced in appearance and aesthetic since 2009. I like playing it. I was kind of in a nostalgic mood today, so I thought might as well. This game is very grindy and is very much something out of late 2000s, early 2010s. I've been streaming for a while though, so I'm kind of near the tail end of my stream. So currently, right now, I'm just doing like one of the later story arcs because I haven't touched this game in like a year, and I thought I might as well play this game. Okay. Ooh, I'm level 100 now. Wait, I have to enchant stuff. I have to enchant a lot of stuff now. Artifacts, Armor of Awe, enchantments. I have to do something. Let's see, Spiral Carve. Spiral Carve, this one? Wait, what are you? No, this one's Oblast. So which one's Spiral Carve? Wait, this is Mana Vamp. This is Oblast. This is Health Vamp. Wait. Turn off the music, please. So Spiral Carve is crit. This one is crit, right? Okay. Yeah, hope you're doing good. Let's see. I didn't realize I hit level cap already, so I need to take a break for a second to enchant a lot of things into level 100. Let's see. Where's Mana Vamp? There it is. What else? Oblast? What's Oblast for? I forgot. Wait, what does Oblast do? I don't know if I really want to buff this, but okay. This Spiral Carve. Wait, I have to check. What? No, enchanted the wrong thing. Ah, drat. That was a wrong thing. Drat. Enchant this one, please. Okay. And then Mana Vamp. Mana Vamp is this one, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's Health Vamp. Oh, so this one is Mana Vamp then. Okay, so which one? So this, I need Health Vamp for this one. Wait, wrong one. Wrong enchantment. Okay, so I just have to enchant my current gear into level 100 then. Okay, I can do that. Wait, Hybrid Oblast? What's Hybrid Oblast for? Oh, Healer Oblast. Oh, I think I remember what I use this for. Okay. Any other gear? Oh, that's Mana Vamp, if I remember correctly. Maximum Mana Vamp. Where is it? There they are. Okay, and now I have to maximum enchant my other things. Lucky, right? Wait, what? Where are enchantments? Oh, here they are. Okay, for a second there. Maximum enchant everything now. Maximum enchant. Maximum enchant. Maximum enchant. Now, wait, actually, what's the difference? Slightly better, I guess. Okay. Now, just to enchant everything. Anything else I need to enchant? Ooh, who else? Ooh, yeah, you guys need enchantments. Okay. Okay. Let's see. How long is this gonna take? Oh, I need head enchant. Oh yeah, Lucky Cape enchantments. Yeah. I only need to do one, right? Lucky Helm enchantment. Where's the Lucky Helm? That one. Wait, I have to check. Did I really enchant? Okay, it is level 100. Okay. It is level 100. Okay. What else? Helm. I don't need Lucky Weapon enchantment. I do need Wizard enchantment, though. I do need Max Wizard enchantment. Okay. So let me just do this. Okay, and... this one... Come on... Helm? And Cape? It's this one, right? Wait, do I have... healer weapons? Let me check. I do have healer stuff, but I haven't touched healer stuff in forever, so I don't need it right now. Okay, I'm all updated now. Okay, back to the story. Back to doing story. Okay. Okay, what's this current story again? Old Wolf. Research. Okay, take a look at this. It looks like it was penned by commoners at research books. Read journal. Okay. Research. What's this? Ties to Champion Chaos. Bill's bones have been moved to secure Lation case and use leverage. Transfer the vessel from Swordhaven. Possible create Champion Chaos this way. It's possible to do the same with the primary 8 elements. Oh, they synthetically made Drakass? Huh. Hmm. I saw the vessel and I knew it was her. The reason I'm only because not based on what Slug's underlings have said after I tugged out their nails. Anyone else that looks directly at the vessel gets their memories scrambled. Huh. Kill and then lay down, wait for El. Except he didn't. He's like King Destro. He don't look anything like Queen Eleanor. That book just looks like it took a while to track. That's what he wants to call himself. I'm guessing he doesn't want to carry his pa's name until he becomes worthy of it. Hmm. 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 Just the weight of pressure on other court pages have to hold back and he's a failure. I'll just make the vessel times we would have thought aren't rock bottom anymore. Okay. So this guy essentially raised Dracass, huh? Hmm. 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 Ophelia. Hmm. I was playing her name in my sleep. Ophelia. Hmm. 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 Then she lost her baby. Oh. I asked him for help too. Had to. Doctor camp. Looks like I'm. Oh. Hmm. 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 Someone by her new family. I abandoned my bandits. Went to search. Okay. To Dreadhaven. By the time we got there, Broken Castle and Terragate Court Mage was already born. Hmm. The one success meant tens of duds. Okay. King Destrix want to make contact with a queen of monsters. I don't know what it is. The seal and want to escape. May deal with it. Okay. Escape needs someone to keep this. The person must be linked to Queen of Monsters because it's sealed. Someone needs to summon a fragment. The fragment needs to be housed in a living vessel that was naturally born in lore. Okay. That knows mortal vessel would drastically limit his fragment's power. Okay, I think and mental influence. Okay. Hmm. They only made one vessel. So Dragcast was born to be essentially the champion of chaos. Huh. Hmm. 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 It was flu. Hmm. Hmm. Can't walk my own anymore. Okay. What happened if we die? Too late for itself. Okay. So a bunch of people use a bunch of people's souls to make Dragcast and to forge a connection with the Queen of Monsters. Hmm. Oh, there was one more book. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Oh? It's a wall and it has been burnt, but I can't. It's made of flesh. Fight. Hmm. Okay. Fight some. Ooh, what is it? Ooh. Oh, is that what happened to all the people who made Dragcast? Yeah, yucky. Ugh, yuck. Ugh, yuck. Ugh. 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 Yuck. Oh, these guys are so yucky. Oh. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, what's here? Hmm. I have to fight crystals now. Okay. We gotta fight these crystals now. There we go. Just gotta fight these crystals. Oh. Oh, now I get to examine the vessel. Okay. Okay. What is that? It's gonna do it by itself? No? Okay. Oh, what's happening upstairs? Eh? Eh? Boop. Oh, what's going on? To reiterate, the Altions, like many noble families, are distantly blood-related to the previous Drakhas dynasty. They would never have been considered heirs. King Altion earned the throne after overthrowing the tyrant King Destrix Drakhas I. It was King Duncan Drakhas who invaded Sky several generations ago. To my knowledge, none of Queen Victoria's direct ancestors participated. I understand what Sky has gone through. You have my deepest sympathies. Barren lands, disease, and darkness are things we know too well. With our history laid out, however, I deny any accountability for the previous dynasty's actions. Then why are you living in a castle funded with Sky's stolen wealth? Why are you wearing a crown made from Sky's gold? Once upon a time, I wouldn't have cared about crowns or jewels, but my subjects need symbols of leadership to put their trust in. The nobles with their territory, power, and influence will only follow one of their own. With the turbulent state of the Greengard, I cannot visit Sky. When I find the opportunity to do so, I will meet Queen Iona. My sincere apologies for making you wait even longer. And there's no helping it, I suppose. Does this turn out better than I thought? Thank you for considering us, Your Highness.
Halt! Don't make such sudden movements toward the Queen.
My apologies. I didn't mean to cause any harm. It's fine. This heavy crown won't stop from giving a simple handshake. Eh? What's that? Say, do you happen to know what action potential is? Neurons, or actions, or axons, perhaps? No. Didn't think so.
Queen Victoria!
I can't move! Ah. See, anything outside of energy magic is forbidden in Sky, which I have little talent with. The only electricity I can control is the tiniest sparks in the human body. It's the type your nervous system uses to control bodily functions, including movement. Oh, he controls body electricity! He controls neurons! And even then, I can't activate it unless I get in direct contact with a fair queen. Guards! Remember what I just said? The queen and I are going to go for a walk. If I see anyone chasing after us, I'll make her bite her own tongue out. Richard, find Riccio, now. Tells him the queen has been kidnapped. Ooh. The plot thickens. Okay, I want to at least finish this one thing. I want to finish this one area first before I end this stream, so still got some time. They're fighting knights and paladins and capture some. Use it to get to ground floor. If it's fight the sky guys. Oh, we do have to fight the sky guys. Okay. Actually, what else can I use? Do I have any other classes I want to use right now? Let me check. Oh, wrong pet. Let's see, what other classes do I have? I have Card Clasher, Dragon of Time. I have Dragon Lord, which is kind of neat. Why am I even using Mecha Jouster for? High Seas Commander, Paladin High Lord. I don't really... I have Vampire Lord. Vampire Lord's fun farming. Okay. 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 Sky Warrior axes? I don't need those right now. Let's fight these guys, please. Fight these guys. Fight these guys. Fight these guys. Fight these guys. Come on. Ooh, did I get... Wait, did I get an item I can actually use? Wait a minute. Ooh, I can use this. What is this? What is this? An axe I can use? What is this? Where is it? Sky Warrior Axe. I don't need this. That's not cool. Okay. Okay. Let's turn it in. Join the queen. Sky Warriors are trying to kidnap nobles. Okay, rescue nobles and fight Sky Knights. Got it. What are you guys doing here? Wait, what? What do you mean I have to fight her? Did they spoil that already? Okay, let me save these guys. I guess I'll save these nobles. Let me save them. Let me save them. Anyone else? No one here? No one here? Oh yeah, you. Okay, that should be everyone now. Wait, we have to fight her? What? What? Does she drop anything? Double fianchetto. Some sort of curse. Don't let... Oh! Okay, so I guess I have to beat up Victoria now. Does she drop anything? How much damage does she do? I'm just checking how much damage she does. She does... Wait, she has a 500 to 600. How much? That's an okay amount of damage. She has armor pierce, so what is this? That's an okay amount of damage. Ignores focus. 50% dodge chance. She does a bunch of crits. What? What? She does a bunch of crits. She's real strong. I don't know. I don't know if Lightcaster is a good option for this, but I'll try. Let me see. So... Okay. Oh, this might be a bad idea. I don't know. I don't know if I can beat her with Lightcaster. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, what? Come on. Troubleshot. Light. 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 Laser. Come on, light. Find a light. Yay! Rank 4? Huh. Eh? What's this?
Knights, do not engage directly. Focus on damaging their ships. Do whatever you can to slow them down.
Eh. Got it.
You saved me. Thank you.
Don't let these arrows touch you. They can erase your soul. You won't even leave a ghost behind. What, she's using the Spragos? Tell the other knights to back off. I'll handle this. Hmm? Don't make this harder than it has to be. I think I know who you are. I recognize that voice. Indradeep. You and Isol were the spies that stole research from Seabase Undyne. I don't care what this is about, but you cared for Arya and the others. Release Victoria from your spell and we'll figure something out. Lord Indradeep, I'd never question your strengths, but we're up against a force of nature. I doubt we win, so let's negotiate. If you try to stop us, I'll have Victoria shove that soul-killing arrow into her neck. We'll die if we don't return with a valuable hostage, so I don't mind making a mess here. Croaking on a sunny beach wouldn't be so bad. Knowing Miss Tara would likely take over is a bonus. What did she say again? It's not justice if it isn't on time? She'd take real action. Leave my sister out of this. Riccio, don't negotiate with this scumbag. I almost don't want to succeed. It's going to be a joyless trip back to Sky. What do you want instead? Lieber? Say clearly. You know who else would make a valuable hostage? You. Queen Iona would love to meet you, the most renowned name in Greengard. No, don't take his hand. He'll get control of you too. I'd rather not control two people at once. My brain would bleed. It'd just be you, me, a meeting with Queen Iona, a free tour of Sky, and a chance to look into the rumbling of Cold Thunder. How do you know about that? How do you know what that is? A lot of people are going to be happy to see you. There's this paladin, a dragon slayer, a captain, and... Stop. This isn't what Queen Iona had in mind. If you play our cards right, this could be wrapped up without making any waves. No war, no crying sisters. What if we sweeten the deal? I may have declared neutrality, but I still have sway in Greengard. Lady Celestia, it isn't safe. I couldn't possibly let you be taken alone. Trust me. The priestess. Ah, I see. The dragons you've raised would surely miss you. Why not? The more the merrier. Well, we have a deal. Oh no. Queen Victoria, you know how unpleasant it is to be under my sway. Oh, Serve! Oh, thank you for the raid! Oh my goodness, thank you for the raid, you guys! Hiya! If you don't know who I am, my name's Riccio. Just your basic variety VTuber. Hi, Fairy! And here I am playing one of my favorite MMOs from when I was younger. Hi, Sam! I imagine how your dear friend must feel. Currently, right now, I'm a little surprised. You guys kind of caught me near the tail end of my stream. I've got like, what, maybe 30 minutes left in my stream? Hi, Serve! Hope you had a good stream. How was Elden Ring? Did you fight the head wizard lady? Did you beat the head wizard lady? Let's see. Rubina! I'm not asking the queen. I'm asking you. What do you want to do? I want to save you. Wait for me. Oh, what do you... Whoa, you beat all of it? You beat all of Ray Lucaria? I think I died more dumb deaths than I did the actual bosses. Yeah, first phase of the bosses isn't too tough. The second phase is the annoying part, especially after she summons her summons. Oh, here, okay, thank you for the sub. Oh, thank you. Oh, hey, someone else knows Adventure Quest. Cool. I'm glad someone else knows what this game is. Yeah, I'm playing this game because, yeah, I'm in a somewhat nostalgic mood, so I thought I might as well play it. And I haven't touched this game in like a year, so yeah, might as well. Gonna go? Good night, Sam. Good night. I'll probably turn in soon myself. Let's see. Go back to your slimy noble court and stay there. One last warning. I'm going to be on a ship with these two hostages alone. Wait, what about Who knows what I'll do if I notice us being followed? What's the status of our ships?
Greenguard's naval fleet is ready, but there are violent lightning storms on the horizon.
Back then. I'm glad they were able to find a way to still make them work, because I think they're using like their own Flash player to run it, but yeah, those were the days. And this and Club Penguin.
Worse, the sea itself has been frozen over. It's miles of glaciers.
What? How's that possible?
I urge that you call every mage in Greensguard to melt the ice. We can't waste time.
If you're willing to set sail, the Yokai Isles will join you.
The Sand Sea lacks ships, but we will raise our blades to join the cause. Are we declaring war on Sky? No, this will be a rescue mission. This is not war.
Sky attempted to kidnap you and succeeded in taking Rikio.
Ooh, Habbo Hotel and Gaia. Oh, very understandable. I dabbled a bit in those games.
You don't need to declare war. They already have. Blah 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 blah. Blah, we're gonna kidnap. Oh no, you don't get scripted. Oh no. Oh, an actual war. Blah blah blah. Let's kill all the elves. Blah blah blah. Queen Victoria, if our Greensguard is to go to war, we need a stern and steady hand. Or the one hero that has saved us time and time again will be lost.
Prepare to sail by sundown. This will be war.
All hail the Queen of Victory.
Hail!
The Dragon Lord Order received word of Lady Celestia's kidnapping. They'll be joining the war, but the Light Guard have yet to make a decision. Will we join the voyage? Your army will be motivated by your presence.
Yes, but there's a matter of the thunder snowstorms creeping into Greengard. Lord Keeper Musa, do you know where my sister is? Tara was very upset and may have returned to Termina Temple. Tell her that while I'm in Sky, she will be queen. No! No! The last thing Kara wants is to become queen. Oh my goodness, don't! If you recall, Tara renounced her claim to the throne and declared neutrality. The rumbling of cold thunder is in Sky. This has everything to do with her. As long as Tara is responsible for the throne, she won't go to Sky. Understood. I will ask the Blue Mage to aid her. Sir Richard, protect Tara with your life. If it comes to it, aim Sparagamos. Sky isn't just a queen and her army. There are innocent people who live there. They don't get to decide who's queen. I went past the point of no return, but you were there to save me. Oh, hi Anubis! I'm doing good. I hope you're doing okay. I will say you guys kind of caught me near the end of my stream because it's already like what? Almost 1 o'clock for me. I'm almost done with my stream myself. I just want to beat this part of the story. But who will be there to save you? My lady, urgent news from our spies. Nyala, what are they saying?
It's the Shadow Sice.
Oh, what are they doing? Oh no.
Storm clouds are rolling in from all directions except over the Empire's fortress.
What's Gravelin doing?
Sky has sent them a message. They're preparing to make a move.
Night Surf. Good night.
Empress, your empire awaits your command.
We're doing good. Completely fine. Had some work to do. Just came back. Ooh, good. Good to you. Glad you're doing okay, Anubis.
What do they want? For Greenguard to be turned into a mass grave.
Shakaz, I have a package for you to give to Queen Victoria. Find her. Do not let yourself be seen. She has a choice to make.
Ooh, Gravelin's playing hardball now. Okay, next part of story is there. What's the rep here I can farm? So, farm that. Okay, farm that. Okay. Okay. So I think that should be it. Anything else I need to do? I think I'm good. So with that, considering the time, let's see. Where's my music? Where's my BGM? Okay, I want to test something else. Can I fight? Oh, what's in the holiday hub? Forgot. Should I try this? Should I try for this quest? What about the other quest? What's this? Fight the Rainbow Derpicorn. Where's the Rainbow Derpicorn again? I forgot. No art, just farts. Ew, why? Why? Wait, who's this? Oh, his VR shop. Oh my goodness, what is this outfit? Okay. What other adventures are there? Story adventures are all caught up. I am all caught up with story last I checked. As far as anything else to do here, I don't think there's anything else here in terms of the map. Let me see. Nothing. They haven't updated this map in a while, so I don't really think there's anything to really find here. Halifotia? No? Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Ooh, I can try... Let me try one of the other events. What did they do? Is this evil? Oh, this was the crypto... This was the AI art event. Ugh, gross. What's in this shop again? I forgot. Evil Oh yeah, this was the Liesel Company reference. They made everything a Liesel Company reference here. I don't need these. Flashlights, a sign. I don't need this. Netspace portal. No, I don't need that. Wait. Yeah. Let me just find the boss here. Where's the boss again? I forgot. Evil AI Blender. Wait, how strong are you? You're not that strong. Wait, let me see what he drops. I might want to farm this. I might want to farm this guy while I can, because he's a seasonal boss, so he's only gonna be around for a little bit. Code Blade. Malicious code shield. What's this? A shield? No. I'm looking at his drops right now to see if he has anything good. Gravelin AI morph. Eyeliner? No, I don't need that. What's this? Net agent. What's this? Oh, I see. That's kind of cool looking. Sign Evil Company Guard. Have I? Duplication error. You know, I'll farm this guy for a bit. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Are you gonna do anything else? A bajillion damage, eh? Hey, let's turn off the music. Okay, there. Okay. Oh no, a bajillion damage. Oh, oh, it's a... Oh, he buffed me. Oh, that's so funny. Haha. Wait, I'm stunned? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm stunned? Weird. Oh, it killed itself. Huh. Oh wow, this guy is a joke. Huh. Oh, now it's working. Okay. This guy shouldn't be too tough. Okay. Come on. He's gonna kill himself after a certain amount of time. So this guy shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, he's gonna kill himself. And I think. Oh, ooh, what'd I get? I got a poster. Ooh, a poster. Ooh, I'll try a different class. How good is versus Doom Knight here? Let me check. Let me equip my stuff. Okay, let's try this one. Let's use this Edgelord class. Let's see if this Edgelord class will do any better. It probably will, because that light mage class wasn't all that amazing. Oh my goodness, it's so... Oh, this game's so unoptimized. Oh jeez. And I think it's dead now. It's dead. Anything? Nothing? Ah, that's fine. I want to fight. I got like what? A few more minutes in me? Let's see. Come on. Okay, there. I'm glad I at least remembered this rotation. And he's dead now. Dead. Dead. No, I don't need those. What if I use Void High Lord? Let me try this one. This class is also really strong. Unshackle, High Lord's Gaze. Okay. So this class is also really OP. But then again, it took a lot of grinding to get, so of course it's OP. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, what's this? Okay, I'll take that. Okay. Back to Event Hub. What else? What else did they do for April Fools? What's this year's April Fool's event? I don't think I saw. Wait, let me go one more time. This is Pal. I'm gonna prank. Okay, so Earth. Head over. I guess. No. Let me go back. History, Earth Day, Solar New Year. What's Water War? There was a Water War? What's going on over here? What's going on? Oh, they had a big water balloon fight. Ooh. I like these outfits. Ooh, good sword. Ooh. How cool are there any cool drops here? Where? Wait, was there supposed to be a big fight here? Where? There's also a chance to get water guns and such. I don't need those. Okay. Let me see now. Okay. I think it's been enough time now. I think I'll probably call it here. Here. I guess before I go, I want to get a new outfit ready. Let me get a new outfit ready while I'm here. New outfit. Put everything else back. I like that outfit. I want to keep that. Get rid of that. I don't need that. Okay, what else can I use? Make a thing out of that? No. Should I make something edgy? Edgy, good, evil, or purple? Let me think. This outfit's funny. How you caught it? Ooh, I like the golden Abzet armor. What if I use this one instead, actually? Ooh, looks good, actually. Ooh, I need a weapon. I need a good weapon for this. Ooh, wait, do I have any gauntlets? I think I have gauntlets that work with this. Let me see. Gauntlets, where are they? Oh, I do have gauntlets, thank goodness. Burning Fist? I need something gold. Spectral Claws? No. Hand Cannon? No. Infinity Gauntlet? Maybe. Golden Claw? No. Shield? No. Gauntlets? No. Well, actually, maybe. Maybe this one. Doom Gauntlets, Spectral Claws, Daggers. Let's see. How does this look? Is it color custom? Is it? Wait. Oh, wait, is it is it based on eye color? Oh, it is eye color. Oh, eye color. Okay. This game is Adventure Quest Worlds, an old browser-based MMO from the early 2010s. Since Flash Player isn't really supported anymore, they had to like make a weird Flash emulator that they use on their own program. It's safe and okay to use. It just, let's see, pink hair there. I need to make it gold. 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 What if I make it blue, actually? Oh, wait, no. I could do a color picker, actually. This color. Let's use this color. Let's see. Is this color okay? Okay. There we go. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, I just put it on. Let me save it. There we go. There. I look decently like a good guy. No, I don't like that, actually. No, nope. There we go. Okay. Oh, I know you're still there, Lex. I will say, I'm pretty much just about done with my stream, though. Because, yeah, I am, it's getting kind of late. I need to get my rest. Let's see, anything else? Nothing else here? I don't need this armor, I know that. What if I use a... not an axe. A spear? I guess I can use an axe. Any good axes I can use? Ooh, Paladin's Pride's pretty good. That's a good looking weapon. How's that look? I look okay. Okay, there. Outfit is settled. And with that... let's move on to something more normal sounding. Okay. Stretch. I have to turn on my alarm again. Okay. Back to routine. Okay. That was fun. Just a reminder, I will be taking a break tomorrow because I'll probably need it if I'm gonna get back into routine. I'll be back on Tuesday though for Cult of the Lamb. I remember certain people's names, so I know to put them in on Tuesday. Okay. Night, Lex. Let me get a... Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna check who's streaming right now, though. If there's not too many people streaming I want. Let's see. Who... Ajon is streaming? Ooh, Ajon's streaming. He's doing art? Yeah, there's a lot of people. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it here. It's really late, and I can tell a lot of you guys are probably pretty sleepy yourselves. So, I think I probably won't raid into anyone tonight. So, I'll see you guys later. Good night, you guys. Bye. Good night.